Hello friends, how is everybody today? Happy Sunday. Welcome to this month's Sixers event. You guys, wasn't it just like New Year's Eve a minute ago? It's June the 1st and the first Sunday of the month where the Sixers get together and do a little craft together. I'm jumping on the popsicle bandwagon. Is it the bandwagon? Yeah, the bandwagon, that's right. I'm jumping on the popsicle bandwagon. So there you go. That's where I'm at. We are going to use some chalk paint, y'all. We are going to use some chalk paint. While y'all are jumping on, let me go ahead and pull y'all up on the computer if I can find myself. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. I just ran in here not long from my couch. I'm not gonna lie. That's where I was. That's where I had to peel myself off of. I am putting this in my Etsy shop, but I have not done that. I just figured out what I wanted to do a while ago. And I was just going to cut it out, and I was like, well, I could list this. So I'll put the link with the picture, the after picture. We'll see if it even comes out. It might not even come out. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Joni. Hey, Carol Ann. Lisa. Linda. How's everybody today? All right, we're going to do popsicles. I drew out what I want to do with each one of them. So we'll see how that goes, too. Let me go ahead and do a little pencil mark on them things, and we will see what's happening. Hey, Mayor, how are y'all doing? Did y'all have a good weekend? Y'all, we have little stars. We have a popsicle. Seems to be all the rage. That's all I see everywhere. It's like, well, I want to do a popsicle, too. So I got to cutting some wood out. Vicky Brown Bird, how are you? All right, so we're going to do red, white, and blue. Durr. And we'll use some Waverly Antique Wax to do the little sticks. Oh, that's what I forgot, y'all. It's fine. It's fine. They're in my car. I just didn't go get them. I just didn't bring them out. I knew there was something else. Here's what we're going to do. It's all good. It's fine. We're going to get some paper towels. 1 second. I bought some at the store, I just didn't bring them down. And we got water, so we're all good. Hey, Betsy. Hey, Angie. Yo, it is hot in here. It's humid. It's not really hot. It's humid in here. Let's just get some water on these paper towels right here. There we go. In case we need that. Y'all know how messy I am. Y'all know I got paint flying to and fro. And then we'll get some more if we need. There's more than one way to skin a cat. No worries. No worries. Hey, Bonnie. How are you? Thank y'all for tossing out the bobber. I appreciate y'all. Y'all is so kind. I appreciate it. All right. Now, y'all, I was snacking too. I was looking for something on the YouTube. And I was snacking while I was looking, and I was eating some hummus and some chips, some like pita chips. I ate too much of that. I'm so full. Like it's like right here, I won't be eating supper. And that was like an hour ago. Lynn, thank you for those stars. I appreciate you. That was like an hour ago, y'all. Whew. It's like growing in my stomach. Y'all ever have that when you eat something and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger in your stomach? Judy K. Humphrey, hello. Let's get some paint out, y'all. This is going to be a simple project. Y'all, I say that all the time, and then I have y'all on for a full hour. Well, I mean, I'm going to be on for an hour, but y'all know what I mean. When I'm not timed, it's like, oh, this isn't going to take long at all. An hour and a half later, y'all have a good evening. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you. We are using Crimson Red from Waverly. We are using Nautical from Folk Art. It's chalk paint. It's the Folk Art chalk paint. And Plaster from Waverly. That's what we are doing. Hey, Miss Judy, how are you? So we're just going to put our red, whites, and our blues out. Because it's June, y'all. I mean, it's going to be 4th of July in a month. And we know it goes by just like that. So, like, don't blink twice or it'll be July. We won't even get the craft done. Hello, Ramona. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Amber. How are you? Y'all, come on let's have some Sunday fun day. I am the first one starting us off today. Carrie wasn't able to, she had forgot. Shocker. Just in case she's watching, I'm going to say that. I doubt it though. She forgot she had plans this evening. So, or this afternoon, and she's not going to make it back because she had to go like on the north side of Houston. So, hey Lisa, that's right, 1 week. 1 week. That's all we got left, and we'll be together, you guys. We are going to be together. This will be the first time to get together in a couple of years with Shar and Lisa, and Sheila I haven't seen since Arizona, I believe. I think so. All right, let's do something here. I drew out my design, what I wanted to do on here. Try to think of 3 different designs. I mean, there's only so much you can do. Red, white, blue. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're going to just do like a in thirds kind of thing. Thirds-ish. You might bring that red down just a little bit more. That's going to be red, white, and blue. Kind of like that. Y'all can't even see that. All right, so that'll be one of them. And I think I'm going to do all the stars in just white. So we'll just do the stars all the same. Hey, Michelle from Oregon. How are you? All right, we have that one. And then I think we're going to take some stripes down. Let me use a little popsicle stick to try to do like maybe some stripe-ish in the middle. Let's do maybe a little bit like this. And then I'm going to move it over a bit. And hopefully that'll be somewhat even. And then we'll do, what did I decide on this one? Blue, I think. Red and white this way. And then we will do this top portion right here, blue. We'll do blue right here, and then we'll do some stripies down here. I want bigger stripies than that. Let's see. I just saw this sitting here. That'll work. So if we do that, red, white, blue, it's not going to be perfectly, you know, all measured the same and all that kind of stuff. I mean, why would I do that? That'll make no sense, right? So I think if I come down with this just a little bit more, and then maybe come like right here, I think we'll be close to being even. Ooh, don't do that. So that'll be red, white, and we'll come up just a little bit more. Red-ish, about right there. So I'll try and see what I can do to get that a little bit more even. It's just a lot of white. Okay, and then we'll put our stars in like 3 different places on here too, kind of like I have right here. Okay, and then we'll do a little embellishments, and that's all you got to do for that. How about that? You're happy to be able to see your live. Mary Beth, I'm happy for you to see my live too. That makes me very happy. Hi, Mary Ann. My day was good. It was very, very good. I did a lot of computer work today. A lot of sitting down on my booty work today. So, I mean, I can't complain. I cannot complain. Let's do, I think I could probably use this one. Let's do blue right here. We're going to do our blue across here, like so. Are y'all like into the Patriotic Crafts? Or y'all like over the Patriotic Crafts already? I mean, I don't watch anybody really anymore, so unless we're doing like something like this. So I don't even know. How long people have been doing them. But every time I get on Facebook for the past week, that's all I see is popsicles everywhere. So I'm like, well, fine. Fine. I'll do it too. I'll just do it too. That's all I see. But I don't watch to see like how long it's been going on. You know what I'm saying? They have, Beverly, I know everybody that's broadcasting on Facebook will be in the Creatives Depot group. Creatives Depot group, y'all. The Ripple group is no more. I don't have that one well, it's there, but I'm not posting anything in it anymore. With all the new stipulations and all the stuff that Facebook is doing and changing with the lives and stuff, there's just so much stuff that says this content is not available, blah 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 blah. So I don't like that. So I know Scraps goes live on YouTube, so I don't know if she does both. If you're here, Scraps, you can let everybody know, or if it's just going to be YouTube. So I put YouTube in my description. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we got blue there, we got blue there, and then we're going to do some blue down here. Blue to the bottom, blue to the top, blue to the left. And I really don't care if my lines are not straight, and I don't care if they're not crisp, because we're going to sand it anyway, so it's all good. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be. Unless you're like that, break the tape out, baby. Just break the tape out. Tape them babies up and make them all nice, crisp, sharp lines. No wax or seal or whatever. It's all good. It works either way. It works either way. It's all good. Hey, Shar. YouTube tonight, Scrap says. So y'all can find her on her YouTube page, Scrappy's Rustics. If y'all are not subscribed to her YouTube page, be sure to subscribe, set your notifications, and you will get a notification every time she goes live and uploads some stuff over there. And while you're there, sign up for my YouTube as well. I would love that. All right, Beverly, well, you are welcome. I don't know what I did, but you are welcome. Okay, let's do our white. Let's do our white. So I'm going to do my stars. Let's get some white on these babies right here. And then let's do then we'll do the white that on the actual popsicles. We're going to do the sticks. We're going to stain those with a wax. Yes, it will be a rusticy kind of popsicle. An old popsicle. So let me tell y'all, so well, both grandsons really, one of them came and worked with his papa a couple of weeks ago. Some of y'all might have remembered me talking about that, but anywho, I think I'm painting the wrong side of this one, but that's okay. It really doesn't matter. So he's been trying to get some extra money. So he's out of school for the summer, but he is going to be playing ball. So it's hard for him to have like hours around his practice and stuff. But he's a teenager. He just turned 17. He needs to have a job. He needs to be making his own money. He needs to be contributing to that gas. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to run the roads. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'm not his mom. So, Lisa, thank you. So he's been looking for ways to make some money. So he came work with his papa. I guess 2 weeks ago. I guess it's going on 2 weeks. And then him and some friends got together and they went frogging last night. They went frogging. Has anybody ever been frogging? Do y'all do any frogging? Yes, I am in South Louisiana, if you do not know. So if you just tuned in and you've never seen me before and you're like, what in the world is this woman talking about? And why? That's why, because I'm in South Louisiana. And that's what we do here. We catch some crawfish and then we go frogging. And then we get some, go sac-a-lait fishing and all that kind of stuff. So they're good all year in your opinion. I like that, Denise. I think so too. My neighbor next door, before they had built their camp here, they had, I don't want to know, I think it might have been at their house. Their guest room was all Americana, and I loved it. I thought it was just so pretty. I really did. I thought it was really pretty. So anyway, they went frogging. So y'all know all about that. Oh, Kathy says she loves some frog legs. So there's a guy that pays for the frogs. So he pays like $5 a frog or something like that. So him and some buddies that trying to get some extra money in their pocket, they went frogging. And let me tell you what, they racked up. My goodness, they had the whole back of a, I couldn't tell if it was like a golf cart, like with the dump thing on the back, or if it was a gator or something. I couldn't tell. But the whole back was full, plus some on the ice chest. It's a little floral. Some of their tongues all. You went frogging once? See, that's on my bucket list. I want to go frogging. My grandson, he goes duck hunting, he goes frogging. I want to do those things just to say I've done them. You were 11. Those frogs got out of the sack and were jumping on my leg. Alligator hunting too. I don't really want to really have anything to do with the alligator. I just kind of want to I just want to be there while they pull it up, and that's what I want. I don't want to do that part or anything, because I would be freaking out. I would be screaming the whole time. I mean, I don't have any problem like pulling the trigger or whatever, but I'd be just screaming the whole time. Just because it's an alligator. This blue is called Nautical. It's the Folk Art brand chalk paint. It's a beautiful blue. I'm sorry it's backwards. They won't let us flip anymore. But it's called Nautical. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. So yeah, nice big old frogs they got. Some nice big old frogs. So he got some money. Him and his buddies, they got gas money in their pocket to run the roads while they out of school, before they have to go to ball practice or ball games, or I don't know when his games start, or if they've even started practice yet, but he is, as far as I know, he's playing summer ball. Maybe not. That's why Mama said, get you a job, boy. Never been frogging. I cut up a frog in 7th grade. Yeah, I did too, Mary Beth. You're welcome, Andy. If it's legal to hunt and good eating, I'm in. Frog gigging, it, as we call it, is fun and some good eating. Yes, definitely. Yeah, oh yeah. We definitely can do that around here. They had a frog here on the lake. There's a couple, they go frogging all the time. And man, I was like, they had this one frog that was so loud, and it was right by us. And y'all know how they can get loud. Once the sun goes down, it's like, oh my goodness. So I told Dean, I was like, please call them and tell them there's a nice frog over here somewhere. And then they must have found it, because I didn't hear it anymore after a couple of more days. That thing was so loud you couldn't even hear yourself think if you were sitting outside. He must have been a big one. But yeah, have y'all all eaten frog legs before? We eat frog legs. I haven't had them in a long time. Tastes like chicken. I mean, y'all know we'll pretty much eat anything down here in the South, in Louisiana for sure. All right, so there's the white. We got the white parts done. Now let's get the, let me get another brush. It's a little bit wider. Let me go ahead and dry this, and then we'll do the red. Frog gigging. I think a lot of people call it that. We just call it frogging. You love fried frog legs? Yes, indeed. Miss Linda knows. Oh, Char loves frog legs. Yeah. That's like a, on a seafood platter, that's part of it a lot of times. Especially for these, the Cajun local, shops and stuff. That's like standard on on a seafood platter. You have a cousin in Sunset? They're in Church Point. That's where they live. But my husband is from Vatican, right down the road. Vatican. On the other side of Crankton. I say Crankton. Cankton. No thank you on the frog leg, says Betsy. No thank you, says Miss Marcy. Amanda, I appreciate you doing that. Denise, thank you. Thank you all for sprinkling. That helps me out a lot. Tastes like chicken, that's right. You never had frog legs? They really do. They're like little skinny, I don't know. Tastes like chicken. It just tastes like chicken. Pam says, well, thank you, but no. Y'all are so polite about it. No, thank you. I'm going to say no. Okay, let's do the red. Let's do the red. So, that's one thing. I can't remember, but I don't think my grandson has been alligator hunting. Now, that's the end of August into September. So one thing that is fun though, they have a processing place where you can take your, for your deer and whatever you catch, the alligators, whatever, for them to process it. And that's pretty cool to go over there and you can sit and watch them bring all the alligators in. And it's a little on the messy side, but it's pretty cool. They don't mind. They let you just hang out. You just sit around with them. Wait for the boats to come in with the alligators. See how... Last time I went, they had a huge alligator. That thing was so big. These are cute. Them there's cute. Looks like the flats on a chicken wing. Yes, they kind of do. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Barbara. Appreciate it. Oh, let me see. I missed something right here. Vicky says, I tried to cook some frog legs one time and they moved. And that was the end for me. They were very fresh. That's like whenever we catch fish, the catfish, and we go to, Dean goes to, he fillets them. And they're still moving. He puts them on ice, but y'all, catfish can stay alive for a really long time. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? They stay alive for a long time. So sometimes he goes to fillet them the next day and they're still moving. Isn't that crazy? Do y'all eat crap? I know some people don't even eat catfish. They got some pretty catfish here in False River. Some nice blue cats. And there's a ton of them, so you can set traps here. So he has traps that he'll put out sometimes. All right. Look at that steady hand. Watch how I'm gonna mess up now. I'm gonna talk all big and bad. Now, I do not believe my stripes are very even on this one, but it's okay. It'll be okay. We'll live. There's that one. I don't cook fries. I've never cooked them before. I don't even think Dean has. I mean, I know he's cooked them, but I mean, since we've been together, I don't know if he's. I don't think we've ever cooked them. My dad used to make an awesome catfish stew. Oh yeah, I bet that's really good. Peckadoodles, yeah. I like any kind of stew. Chicken stew, catfish stew. Dean likes that red gravy, the coubillon. That's what he likes. Catfish, courgette. Anything in a red gravy. He likes steak in a red gravy. I'm not big on the red gravy. The courgette gravy. I like me a nice brown gravy. Shrimp and crab stew. That's some good stuff. Alright. These little spots that don't, like the paint's not going down in the wood, I'm really, like, okay with that because of the sanding and the what you call it, wax that I'm going to put on anyway. So again, it don't have to be perfect. Now if you don't like that look, you can just do put you some tape, make sure you got some nice crisp lines, all the things, whatever makes your heart happy, that's what you do, because that's what crafting's all about. You had a crab shrimp boil in Idaho yesterday. So good. Yum. Y'all use that Old Bay seasoning? We were talking about that the other day. Was that last week on Sister Saturday? We were talking about that Old Bay seasoning. We use the Zatarain's crab boil. Mostly around here. But they do sell the Old Bay. Excuse me. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I had one too many bites of that hummus. It's growing. Dee made some, he has been marinating some backstrap for a couple of days, and he cooked that on the grill for lunch today. He wrapped it in some bacon. Had a good marinade on it, and we shucked all kinds of corn. When I got off Sister Saturday, he only had half that corn done. I didn't realize how much he had gotten. So I got off the live, and I went and helped him finish up his the corn downstairs. So I don't remember how many dozens of corn he had, but man, it took a while. Because he started before we even went live. And I told him, if you just wait till I'm finished with the live, then I'll come help you shuck the corn and stuff. And he was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I was like, well, he's going to be done by the time I get off the live. He was only half done. So it was like another couple of hours before we were finished with all of it. But, you know, we cut some of it off the cob. Some of it we freezer sealed. What do you call that? When you seal it up? Vacuum sealed. Some of that we did, we cut some off, and then we froze it on the cob too. It was good. He cooked some on the pit today, some of that corn. All right, let's dry this, and then we're going to get to getting with the antique wax. I think I'm going to... I'm going to put the antique wax, I think, in this. One of these little cupcake holder things. And this paint, I'm going to try and keep it apart from each other, and I can save that back in the... Oops. Save that back in the containers. I don't know why I have this out. There we go. Back in them there containers. Oh, guess what I need to do? A little bit of red down in here. A little bit of red. Y'all remember that song? Do. A little bit of Jessica. Bump, bump, bump. That's my daughter's name. She was horrified when we would sing that song and her name was in it. She didn't like that at all. Zatarain's is good, huh? All right, again, if you guys do a craft at home, y'all know what I always say. Let your paint cure. Do it before you go to bed. Do it before you got to go grocery shopping. Come back, finish it after the fact. Let it cure for a little while, because it is going to come off some whenever you take it off with your wet wipe or your whatever you're going to use. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, hopefully I can make some more if we need to. First thing we're going to do is, the red stripe has a miss on the top by the blue. This one, I forgot that side too. Thank you. Thank you so much. There we go. Thank you, thank you. I like it when y'all are my eyes when I can't see. Does Dean make corn mock shoe? Yes, he sure does. That's why he took some of it off of the corn and froze it like that. He just froze. He didn't make the mock shoe. He just cut the corn off the cob and then, let's do this. And just froze it off of the cut off like that so it'd be ready for when he wants to make it. But yes, indeed, he sure do. And he's all excited because his garden is doing well with all of his peppers. He's been making some chow chow with his cayenne peppers, are them skinny hot ones. Oh, they are hot. But we got some jalapenos and serrano, and we have the banana peppers. I got the hot ones and the mild ones. We got those, they call them cow horn. They're like a hot pepper, but they're milder, and they kind of like look like an overgrown, oversized cayenne pepper. Instead of being like skinnier, they're the same kind of shape-ish, but they're big. Cow horn pepper, something like that. Anyway, that's, and we have bell pepper, and he puts a little garlic, I think, in there, his little vinegar, all that stuff. Makes him a little pepper to put on his gravies. All right, I'm just going to use what's on here right now and just kind of dirty this baby up. Hopefully I have enough. Let's put you over there. Let's put you right here. So, what is it that, did y'all cook anything today? Did anybody else barbecue today? We had that corn, that corn on the cob and that back strap that he did. Let me get a little wild and wacky brush here. You're going to see waiting tomorrow, Dorothy. That's great. I'm so glad. We put all the different peppers in our pickled green tomatoes. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Pickled green tomatoes. That would make my heart happy. So y'all, I'm just trying to get some on here. I'm not painting it on here. And then we're going to take it off. Take it off. I might add some more. I'm going to sand it. I'm just kind of going back and forth, playing with it a little bit. Just making it a little bit on the dirty side. You can see the difference between the two. Y'all see why I was like, no, I have to have wipes. I have to. Try and stay just on here first. So that's why I tell y'all, because if you let your paint cure, it's not going to come off as much. Not as much. Still going to come off a little bit, but not as much. This is just the Waverly paint too. Now you can use wax. Most definitely. You can use wax. That's all good. So, but I'm a Waverly person. I just like to use this. So, that are my Valspar. But I want to go more in the brownish area today. So there we go. Like so. We're going to dry that, and then I'm going to sand a little bit. And then we might add some more. We shall see what it looks like. You just kind of go back and forth with it. Back and forth. You had chicken pot pie for dinner. Chicken pot pie. I don't know what that's from, but we sing, Carrie and I sing that all the time. What is that from? Oh, it's from a show or a movie. I don't know. Sandy's cooking right now. Barbecue pork chops, homemade baked beans, and baked sweet potatoes. Yum. I made my sweet potatoes today. I make those just for the week. That's what I eat a lot, is like a little protein bowl with like cottage cheese, some sweet potato. I put some hot honey on it. Sometimes I make like a little taco mix to go on it too. Y'all seen those bowls, those protein bowls? I mix like half beef, half turkey, ground turkey, that kind of thing. All right, let's do these little babies up. Uh-oh. Guess what? Guess what? I don't have another wet paper towel ready. Oops. I don't have time for my squirter. This one's going to be really dirty, I think. Alright, so we got that one. That ended up coming out pretty good. I like the way that one dirtied up. It looks brighter in the phone than what it is in person. I guess the lights or whatever on the white makes it look a little bit brighter. There's that one. And one more, my friends, one more. Roast potatoes, carrots, and coleslaw. That sounds good. I like it. I like it. Hey, Diane, how are you? Hey, Miss Edie, how are you doing? Miss Joni is home from a camping trip, so eating up leftovers. That works too. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so there's that one right there. All right, now I'm going to sand a little bit, and then we're going to maybe do a little bit. This is going to kind of come down here, I think. This one's going to kind of come up here, and then this one will do like in the middle-ish, I think is what we're going to end up with. Something like that. All right, let's sand. Let's sand it up. Let's sand it up. Camp food is the best. You're right. Y'all do like the usual hamburgers and hot dogs kind of thing. All right, so there we go. Kind of tones it down. I don't know, can y'all tell the difference how toned down it is right here? Because when I hold it up, it's like the lights right here, I think, are just making it very white looking. Okay, so we got that. We're going to move these. We're going to move that. Hey, Susie, how are you? Breakfast for dinner. I absolutely love breakfast for dinner. I made breakfast, like eggs and bacon this morning. I hadn't done that in a while. That was my usual breakfast until I got on the protein bowls. All right, y'all kind of see why I'm not worried about them lines, because I really want them to not be perfect right here. Can y'all see the difference right here? How it tones? Yeah, oh yeah, y'all can see now. So the sanding tones it down. Valerie says she sees a difference. Good. Sandy, they will be by the time everybody is done, probably before scraps is finished. I will have them on my website. I just wanted to make them, or I didn't know what I was going to do, so I decided to do this, and then I was like, well, I'll put them on my website then. So I'll have them up before she's done with her live. So if you don't have the link to my website, it's Connie'sCreationsLA.com. If you just put hashtag website in the comments right here on Facebook, it will send my website link to your private messenger, and then you can just have it for later. So you can go watch the Sixers and everything, and if you're interested in this little set, it is a set of 3. Yeah, then you can just jump over there later and get it. But they'll be available before scraps is finished. All right, so just roughing up these lines a little bit more right here. There we go. There we go. All right, so y'all see, I like that. I like that better. I like that more better. A little toned down. I say it all the time, but I think it's so cool. I think it is so cool. Oh, thank you, Denise. I'll pin that for you guys too. Denise put that link to my straight to my Etsy shop too. So you can go that route. I'm pretty sure if you put hashtag Etsy, it'll give you my Etsy. I think I still have that on there too. It'll give you my Etsy shop link as well. Hashtag Etsy. But if not, the website has a button. You can find all my affiliates, all my social medias, all my Telegram, my Etsy shop, anything Connie's Creations you'll find on the website. I know, I thought about doing a bite out of one of them, but I didn't. But it's not a thick wood, so if y'all really, really wanted to make a bite, if you got it, you could probably do it. It wouldn't be too hard for y'all to do it yourself, I think. Yeah, make sure it's hashtag that you're putting for either Etsy or hashtag website. Whoops. I know some people have it set up for exclamation, but mine is hashtag. Hashtag. Okay, and let me just get this cleaned up. And that. Like that. All right, let's dry this a little bit. It's still, let me get that wet I just put on it dry. Now the notify is exclamation, exclamation notify, and exclamation followage I have on here. So those are still exclamation out. Just the website and the Etsy are hashtag. The regular Facebook commands are still exclamation. We have 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So I'm going to take a little bit more of this. And I'm just going to kind of go in the edges here. Around these little edges. Darken those up just a bit. And any natural wood that's showing through. Just like that. And like that. Oh, that was way a lot, Sister Love. What you thinking right there? What you thinking, girlfriend? There you go, Peggy. That should do it. So that way it goes to y'all's private messenger and y'all can just have it for whenever. All right, so here we go. That one's very, very bright or dark. So yeah, a week from today, Carrie will be here at my house. She's gonna come, she said, probably on Saturday. So that way we can have Sunday together. Anything we need to go run and get for the trip or whatever, we can take today to do that. I say today because it'll be next Sunday. And then we will head out Monday morning. Probably leave around 9:30ish. Something like that. All right, y'all. I'm just playing around trying to put a little bit more detail with the antique wax. We do the same thing on here. Kind of give those edges a little bit more definition. Just kind of flicking that. You can also use the Tim Holtz. You know, we use the little brush and stuff on there. You could do the same thing. You could use that as well instead of the antique wax. That would work. That would work. But I'm just kind of tapping it on the edge. Give it a little bit of definition on the edges. Especially where, like this one, where it's going to be a little bit on the white. I want it to have quite a bit of definition. So, I did just a little bit before, and now I'm just adding more. This one's going to be up here, so that'll be good. So you can just go back and forth, you know, whatever makes your little heart happy. Again, that's what crafting is about. That's what the old DIYing is all about. All right, there we go. I think we are good, like about here-ish. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe this will go up just a little bit more. Like that, okay? All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to put my popsicle sticks on the back here. Yeah, I'm still not sure about the stars, so let's put those there. Let's go ahead and put our little sticks on. Now these are small enough you could put them in a dough bowl or something like that, or they're thin enough where you can add them to a board. So I think I'm going to have about, I don't know, what is this, about 2 inches. Sticking out about 2 inches from the bottom right here. So, if you're going to do them flat, you could even, the popsicle stick's long enough where you've got plenty where you could take and cut your popsicle stick and put it up here, a piece up here too. So if you want to put it on a board, you know, as a big display piece, then you can have that to set your popsicle stick on. You'll have some something to reinforce it at the top as well as the bottom. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm trying to say, right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say right there. All right, let's do you. I'm gonna try and make these kind of even. Even though they're not going to go on a board. If you were putting them on a board, I would say probably make them a little more even. I'm just going to do them single like this. All the single lace. All the single lace. All the single popsicles. Just kind of eyeballing it. Eyeballing it. About 2 inches. Down. Like so. There we go. Yeah, now they're nice and dirtied up. I like that. I like it like that. All right, let's see. I had red, white, and blue. I want to start kind of in the blue, so, and then this one I want a lot in the blue this way. So that's what I think we're gonna do. I think it's gonna go this way, like this. Just something a little different on each one. So let's do you. Now you could put a little Excelsior behind these if you wanted to. That would be cute. I'm going to put a little something on top of the stars. But a little Excelsior behind it. A little fabric. A little knot of fabric or something. That would be cute. That would be cute. Ooh. All right. So we're going to find us some buttons. You like them, Andy? Thank you. I definitely will, Tina. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for the loss. Yes, I will definitely keep them in my prayers. All right, so we're going to find some little buttons that we can put in the middle here. And you know what I was thinking? You know what I think would be cute? I don't know if I have any, I don't know if I have any thin wire though. Do not know. Let's see. Something's falling off of me. Something falling off of me. Let's see if that's the buttons I want. Maybe one a little bit bigger. Yeah. Maybe. I think that was a little too big. A little too big. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. That'll work. Let's see. We could do a little button. I was thinking maybe a little piece of wire, but not my thick wire that I usually use. Hang tight, y'all. Let me see if I got some wire right here. Let me see. If I got some. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. Actually, let's do this. All right. I'm back. A little jute bow would be cute. Yeah, I was thinking about the jute bow, like putting a jute bow down here at the bottom. Or some raffia. At the bottom right here. That's where I was thinking about that. Like that would be... Let's try it. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you what's in my head. Yikers. That's right. Char's letting y'all know Scrappy's Rustics will be next. She said it on Facebook and YouTube. So, Scrap said YouTube earlier. So, whatever it is, I'm sure you're following both places, so you'll be able to find her without a problem. All right, so here's what I'm thinking for for this is to do jute down here, like right at the bottom where the stick is, okay? And then let me put like a little thing on there, a little, just so y'all can see. I can always pull it off. Tiny little glue, tiny little glue, right there. And then I have this rusty wire, and I'm thinking what might be kind of cool would be to take this wire and maybe, oh, those are good scissors. Maybe take a piece of wire like so, and go in and out a couple of these holes in the button. Hold up, let me see. Let me see here. Thank you, Leanne. There's their, yep, you can watch all the creators in Creatives Depot that are on Facebook. And Lynn has the, there you go. I'll put that. Ramona. Adorable. Just adorable. Alright, let me see if I can get this in, y'all. I'm going to go with the diagonal. Hopefully. Oh, my eyes. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then let's take a little tiny something something and do like some little twirlies. Some little twirlies around. Y'all see what I'm thinking now? Y'all see what I'm thinking? Look, and then it would be like a little, I just have to put like a lot of glue so it'll sit flat on there. You can also put, I was thinking raffia down here at the bottom would be cute too. So let's do that. And look, you got the little curly cues, a little something on the button. And then you got a little raffia. Can y'all see it on there? Look how cute that is. Look how cute. So cute. So that's just an idea. It's the stars and the popsicles with the sticks. That's what comes with the kit, okay? That's what will come with the kit. But I do like these little curly cues underneath the button here. And I'm going to put raffia on one and see if I like that too. And yeah. There we go, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate y'all. You guys, all the Sixers will be on this evening, except for Carrie. She was going to start us off today, but she had where else she forgot she was supposed to be today. So, she will not be on tonight. So I started us off. So if you're just jumping on for the event, you haven't missed anything. I started us off today. So Scrappy's Rustics is next. I'm pretty sure you guys everybody watches Scraps. If you don't, then you've been missing a lot of good stuff happening. So be sure to check everybody out, follow everybody. I really like this, y'all. I'm going to put this one on real quick, like that. And I'm going to grab a piece of raffia and put that down at the bottom and see if I like that better as well. So there's that up close. Look how cute. All right, you guys, y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all in the comments probably. For all the other Sixers, will be one right after another. Boom, 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 all night long. Y'all go check out Scrappy's Rustics. I love you guys. Y'all go find a way to start a ripple as well, because you never know how far that ripple could go. I appreciate each and every one of y'all hanging out with me tonight. And thank y'all for the stars, too. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are really, really so good to me. I love y'all. Y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.